So, another day, and today is International Women's Day. And before you say something, there are an International Men's Day. It's on the 19th of November, so if you're a man and want to celebrate it, go ahead, knock yourself out. But today, 8th of March, is International Women's Day. Also, an International Trans Day, so it's days for everybody. Nobody need to be jealous. Because what is the first thing a lot of people, especially men, says when he talk about the International Women's Day? It's like, oh, why do you need a no day? Why don't we have a no day? You do. So, yeah. Anyone who might get upset, just, focus on November instead. But anyway, today is International Women's Day, and we celebrate it quite a lot in Sweden. Sweden is called to be the fourth most gender equal country in the world. It means that we are not leading the world, top leading anymore, which it was a few years ago, and that's a bad thing because we should be, or well, all countries should, try to be. But yeah, and it had been celebrated quite a lot around the city. I had planned to go to this demonstration, but I didn't because Ro is still not doing well, and naturally her health is coming before everything else. But hopefully we had those. Yeah, pussyheads, you see that? It's really, really ugly, but it's very comfy. I'm actually thinking about making, like a big blanket on this kind of yarn, because it's really bulky and it's really warm and really soft. It's like you want to, cuddle in this one. It's a bit uneven, so maybe it's not that good on, because this looks like somebody beginner had made, but I'm pretty good at knitting, so you can, imagine how bad it would be if I was a beginner. But it's really nice and soft, and I'm thinking about making a shirt of it, but I don't know, pink is not really my color, or is it? Do you think I look okay in pink? Yeah. Anyway, I am Ro Hedvos, and my next door is in a 1-to-1, but when I finished mine, we've been wearing it all the time, so I don't know really what's up with that. But yeah, all over Sweden, been a lot of ways to acknowledge it this day, the message of this day, and some museums has raised their fees for men with 13% because the gap between the average woman's salary and the average man's salary is 13% in Sweden, which is way too much. I know it's much higher in a lot of countries, but it doesn't matter. I don't want to be paid 13% less because I'm a woman. It's just, no. So I don't have any of that. But there have been a lot of people being upset about this, but who cares? And also a lot of stores have a discount of 13%. And I think that's interesting also. It's like how you count it. Because if you ever say that men's salary is 30% higher than women's, yeah, but does not mean that women's salary is 30% less than men's. You get it? Because it's like if you have, I'm not good at math right now, and definitely not 30%, but let's say if you have 10%, and it was 10% difference. If you have a woman will make 100 crowns, it means a man would make 110 crowns. But 10% of 110 isn't 10 crowns, it's 11. You get it? So it depends on how we count it, and I'm not sure how we count it, because I hear in news media and so on, and statistics also, and I think people are a little bit, they're not thinking when they use those terms. I know it's like around 13%, you can say, but me as a math teacher, I feel like every time I hear it, I want to the exact figures, but no, I know that the exact figure because I checked it out before I did this, for the statistics before I did this, and the fact is that men's salary is 30% higher than women's, which means that a woman's salary is more than 30% lower than a man's, but that's another story. So yeah, but anyway, that is what's going on right now, and as I said, Ro is still not doing well, and I really hope she's gonna go tomorrow, because on Friday she's going to the hospital, and you're going to have this ultrasound and x-ray, and the ultrasound has to be done when she haven't eaten anything before, and it's really hard to tell a 2-year-old that we can't eat in the morning when we're hungry. So yeah, I just hope it's gonna go fast. But I did those. Yeah, those are yummy, 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 yummy. I have no idea what they're called in other countries. Here we call them chocolate balls, and that is pretty much what they all are, and they are absolutely delicious. My 18-year-old claims that it's what they are alive for, and they said that, oh, it's to celebrate us, and I said, no, it's not to celebrate us, it's to celebrate me, because they are transgender, and you can't be transgender 364 days a year, and not on Women's Day, always. And I was like, okay, I should have you respect me. But that is also something like, you know, I'd like to tease my kids, just things like this. I'm a mean mom sometimes. But those I'm gonna eat now, because those is mine. I put up some away, more than mine, because I'm a mom, and moms are always sacrificing themselves for the kids, which is a bad thing. Sometimes I should teach them that they should be the way around. Nah, I shouldn't. I love my kids too much. I spoil them, I love to spoil them. But anyway, I'm gonna eat those after I walk the dog. I hope you all have a really nice day, and to everyone who feel like a woman today, have a nice, happy International Women's Day. Thank you for watching. Bye. And now this isn't working again, and I hate it when the cat do it like that. This. The thing is, it probably won't cut this video, but it's gonna be like